Kia ora Rotorua, welcome to the end of another week, your Friday edition of City News. I'm Steve Comber. Ahead in tonight's bulletin, new Milky Bar kid has been named. City Assist ambassadors are wanted for summer, and opposition growing to the proposed Rotorua Eastern Arterial Link. Those stories and more just ahead in detail. Well, the Milky Bars are on her. Rotorua 8-year-old Henita Pora-Short has won the title of the new Milky Bar Kids. Over the course of the competition, 1,500 entries were whittled down to 10, and a public vote and panel of judges decided the winner. The judges picked Henita Pora as the ultimate winner, but with the highest percentage of over 11,000 total votes received, she was an easy choice. Henita Pora will star in the new Milky Bar television commercial in early 2011. City Assist ambassadors will be back on the streets this summer, and Rotorua District Council is currently on the lookout for 3 people to help visitors and add to safety in the CBD. The City Assist trio will patrol the city centre and surrounding reserves, acting as walking information centres. RDC Community Safety Projects Officer Amy Royston says it is the 4th year the council has run the successful project, and she is looking to employ 3 exceptional people for an immediate start to duties. Well, there is growing concern among Ngāpuna residents that the proposed Rotorua Eastern Arterial route will separate the community from geothermal resources and traditional urupa sites. There are currently 3 options being proposed. The first option is to widen Tinai Road to 6 lanes of traffic between the western intersection and Tarawera Road, and widening the road to 4 lanes of traffic from Tarawera Road to the eastern intersection. The second option is to use much of the existing designation between Tinai Road and Lake Rotorua and connect to both Sala Street and the proposed intersection with the Victoria Street Arterial. Where possible, the new highway would be designed to avoid geothermal, ecological and environmental sensitive areas. Access to the new highway would be limited to just 5 intersections. And the third option is the Vaughan Road Link, which is a combination of the first 2 options. The majority of residents are opposed to the Vaughan Road Link as it means the loss of homes will affect local businesses, and fears that health of residents will suffer further to living in a more industrialised area, and the main concern of access to geothermal resources between them and Lake Rotorua. Te Arawa Lakes Trust is backing a study of Lake Rotomahana that hopes to solve the mystery of the pink and white terraces. Project leader Cornel Derond from GNS Science says the lake will be mapped in January using unmanned submarines or submersibles brought in from America. He says they will search for geothermal vents and for any remains of the famed silica terraces destroyed when Mount Tarawera erupted in 1886. The Rotorua businessman whose foray into China led to the abolition of MPs' travel perks says he regrets that Pansy Wong has resigned from Cabinet. Aircraft engineer Steve Priest has denied leaking information to the Labour Party and says he is really sorry that Wong and her husband have come under scrutiny as a result of the Chinese deal falling apart. Priest founded his company Pacific Hovercraft 12 years ago, and Pansy Wong's husband was one of the original investors in the business. Police from around New Zealand will be wearing white ribbons this week in support of White Ribbon Day 2010. In 2009, there were approximately 91,000 family violence incidents and offences in New Zealand, with police attending 1 incident every 7 minutes.
Brief, domestic violence is any violence or any incident amongst people that might be living in a domestic relationship or have some sort of relationship. So it's not just the mother and son, daughter, living in a family unit. They might not be living in the same house, but it might be also a relationship. So there might be the girlfriend and the boyfriend who are still at school even and not living under the same roof. As far as the police are concerned, and as far as the definition of what is family violence, they will fall into that category. That is a domestic related incident because of the relationship that they hold.
White Ribbon Day is a chance for police, partner agencies and the community to come together and show their support in combating family violence. If you know someone who is a victim of family violence or someone who is committing family violence, please contact your local police station. White Ribbon Day happens next Thursday, the 25th of November. An exhibition featuring the work of key figures of New Zealand ceramics opens at Rotorua Museum tomorrow. Use and Beauty, Stan Jenkins' collection of New Zealand ceramics, was bequeathed to Te Manawa Museums Trust in 2006. Works from the bequest will be displayed alongside ceramics from Te Manawa's own collection, creating a thorough representation of New Zealand potters' activity in the 1970s. Rotorua ceramicist, artist and teacher George Andrews will give a floor talk on use and beauty at the display on Sunday. We'll tell you weather. Rotorua might be gumboots and raincoats, it looks like. Overnight tonight, drizzle setting in, northerly winds with overnight low down to 15. Tomorrow Saturday, morning drizzle with afternoon showers or maybe some light rain as well, light winds, a high 22 and a low 14. And through to Sunday, rain at times, northerlies for much of the day with a high 20 and a low 11. And if you're boating tomorrow Saturday, catching a fish or two maybe, northeasters rising to 15 knots by afternoon, waves below half a metre, and poor visibility in morning drizzle and fair visibility in showers later. Well, stay with us. Still to come tonight for the end of the week, we find out about the Creative Communities Arts Funding Information Evening, which is on the way. Kathy and Sally are back for the final time to talk about the Flying Trout Challenge Day on Sunday. And Amanda from Events and Venues is here to tell us what's on over the coming weekend. Stay with us. We're back after the break.